So I've been looking at this the whole time. I'm like, okay, this is kind of dope. I'm liking it and everything.
But, you know, saying some shit that be. I mean, it's good to see the wire on the other side.
That's it. It's the white wire.
With white wire.
Well, no, I think the motorcycle joint.
Sons of Anarchy.
Sandals of Anarchy was more of a white wire.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit. Ain't
we
no live.
Yeah, we live.
We live. We talk about Yellowstone and shit. What's going on, y'all? How y'all feeling? This is Intelligently Ratchet. Me and a homeboy, Young Just.
Euro.
You know what I'm saying? We in the building. You know what I'm saying? With the luxurious Eagles flag behind us.
We green out this month.
You know what I'm saying? But yo, we appreciate y'all for checking in.
But
let me go ahead and see if I can't share it on my.
As always, make sure you're sharing this to your timeline. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, the whole nine. We appreciate it. It helps us out so much with the algorithm, and we need to get our algorithms up. You know,
the rhythms of algom.
You know, shout out to Candy Carver, wherever you at. Shout out to our homeboy P Nominal, and I want to send a special happy belated birthday to our homeboy Kazi. And producing that.
Right. Yeah. They're like born like right
after each other. So happy belated birthday to y'all. You know what I'm saying?
I thought Kazi's birthday was today. Or was it
yesterday? I think.
It was yesterday. Okay. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Kazi, originator of Intelligent Ratchet. We wouldn't have this Intelligent Ratchet if Kazi didn't say, hey, Facebook is about to do Facebook Live.
Right.
So
not only that, but producing that for allowing us to be in this in the crib and everything, taking over the notes, topics, you know, being in the chat, you know what I'm saying, the whole nine. So shout out to both of y'all.
Shout out to
Co.
Shout out to the whole
Thomas clan.
The whole fan.
Happy freaking birthday, y'all.
Freaking birthday to y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, shoot. We got to get back out. Because the last time, I think that was the last time we went out was Kazi's birthday, was not?
Probably.
When we went out, and then, you know what I'm saying, Just wouldn't let anybody buy anybody drinks, and then my twins came. Hey. Appreciate you, Just.
Hey, I still ain't getting no name rights. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't even be goddad, nothing. You know
I'm saying they don't have a godfather. Now, if you want to be the godfather, hey, Didi, if you're watching, Justin said he wants to be the guy. He can put the godfather on my side. You know what I'm saying? You get your brother on your side. I can do. There it is. I would trust. You want Cadence too? We can throw her in for free.
All of them.
Just go ahead, all of them.
I got them all.
You know what I'm saying? Shoot, just come over, Uncle Godfather Just.
Come on over to the crib. You play with all the remotes and everything.
They're gonna do that anyway. They came to Just crib and was like this. Oh, this is my shit, man.
Yeah. What's going on with you, bro? How's your week been?
My weekend, my week is good. You know, I have no complaints.
Okay.
Writing jokes and stuff like that because I'm about to host.
Ooh.
I'm about to host on March the 11th. Endless Will and my man Skates, their birthday party. It's gonna be poetry and everything. It's gonna be on Guest Road.
Okay.
Check my flyer. I got the flyers. Hold on, let me make sure y'all do that. Also, shout out to OC from NC for booking me to be a host in Greensboro. So that's something we can go to. You know what I'm saying? If you want to come out, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Your money's no good. You know what I mean. You're gonna be part of my security force.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But that's happening at the end of April. So I'm doing pretty good, man. I got another show with Aaliyah Ford. I think on the 17th also. So, you know, I'm getting booked. I'm getting booked a little bit. I'm getting booked.
Booked and busy.
Booked and busy.
You know let them know.
But hold on. Let me see if I can't get to the Flizzle. Yeah. All right. So
Brev, what up, bro?
What's going on, man? What up, Brev? But it's going to be so this is going on March 11th.
Okay.
The event time is from 7:30 to 11. Doors open to 7. Special guest of materials, Allie J and more. Art by Darius Quarles. If you know who Darius Quarles is a dope ass Durham artist.
Yeah.
So it's 2 books. 2 books, 1 release. You know what I'm saying? It's Personal by Skates. You know what I'm saying? And Endless Will is dropping his poetry book at the same time. We're hosting the whole event. And you also can bring your own bottle. So Guest Road.
Say no more.
It's on Guest Road, 3206 Guest Road, man. 3206 Guest Road. So come on out, man.
Yeah, come on out.
You know I'm saying on the 11th. You know
and we also I want to shout out the skate party, Crystal Shit.
Okay.
Yeah, she got a joint coming up on the 5th, I believe. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all check that out. I know it's on her page, on her flyer. We're gonna have to post it up too.
Yep.
But yeah, she back in the mix. You know what I'm saying? Doing some things. Shout out to the Queen Curator.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And but yeah, that's gonna be dope. Hey, it's getting warm out.
It's getting warm out. You know what I'm saying? Mask mandates is coming down and shit. You know
mask mandate. When you think ours, I think we're gonna be last.
No. They just said they just announced that the schools are going to be optional now.
Okay.
Going forward. So
for Durham.
Yeah.
What name is this?
Huh?
Today?
The shit was like last week, man. What? You know, I got the inside.
I was about to say, I know you got the inside track, you know what I'm saying? But I was about to say, I heard it on the news. I'm like, yeah, we're going to be,
it's on, on Monday. Yeah, so they're getting ready. See, that's what I'm saying, Brad. We need to hire you. You know what I'm saying? We need to hire you. You know what I'm saying?
But that's what's up. I know Wake County was last week. I know they were saying, was it Orange County or Chatham County? Right. It's supposed to be Monday too. So I was like, man, we're probably gonna be one of the last ones. But
because Durham was picked that shit, we want to look at everybody else, see if you start coughing, right? Like, you coughing too much.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Wait. Numbers going back up.
Let's see the numbers go back up. Like shit.
I don't think this variant, this strain is, ain't all that. You know what I'm saying?
Which strain we on right now? We on Marion? We still on Marion?
We still on Marion.
I thought because I thought they was gonna bring out another one. Shit. I'm trying to put my name
in. They probably had one. They probably do got one, but with the war, we forgot all about it.
Don't forget about COVID.
Don't forget about COVID. COVID's still out here. You know what I'm saying? People still getting stuff. So, but I'm glad that's what's up. I might have to reconsider some things for school next year because my kid's still virtual.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And but I like them going virtual because now they ain't gotta get them up in the morning. Get them to the bus. Get them to the bus stop. You know what I'm saying? Like,
B. When I say this right here, I don't even like. I have to. I gotta get up every morning. Yo, I gotta get up and you know what it is now that
we gotta remember mine a little bit older too.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying? And your kids don't like you. Mine still like me. You know what I'm saying? They fight you for every truth. If you dad, don't touch me, man. Get off me, man.
Right.
Nah, and that's all A. But nah. He in there smacking his brother. Like, I ain't even doing anything. Right. Don't throw your brother down the steps anymore. But nah, man. Like, yeah. So I get you because you got teenage boys and and anything about that, it's like this, like, yeah, you got to get up. All right, 12 noon, like, I'm ready to go to school, but nah. But yeah, that getting up for the birds, boy, I hate it. I hate it. I getting up for the birds. So
who you tell them? I gotta get up for work. Like, this work stuff getting played out.
Man, for real. Like, we gotta find.
I'm tired of adulting.
Yeah, man. Like,
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Well, the Sister One joint. Yeah, here this. Shout out to RIP to Sister One. I got this at Beats and Bars. You know what I'm saying? So, I haven't broken out that many times or whatever. So I try to keep it looking fresh. Shout out to Sister One. You know what I'm saying? RIP to one of the Durham hip hop legends. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the female rap set. So you know what I'm saying? Again, this COVID wasn't anything to play with. She passed away from COVID complications.
Wow.
So you know what I'm saying? So shout out to her. You know what I mean? Her son or whatever, he makes dope beats and everything like that. So hopefully, you know what I mean, we can, keep her in your memory if you knew Sister One, Rhonda, man, for real. But yeah, man, we talk like, I don't know, I'm still wearing my mask too. I'm with Danny. You know what I'm saying? I'm still wearing my mask. I like being a ninja. So, you know what I'm saying? I always want to be a ninja when I was a kid. Now I could get a mask.
Nah. I'm free. I was about to say free balling. I'm free facing it. I'm free facing
whatever you do, bro. Make sure you have drawers on when I'm sitting next to you.
Have drawers on your face.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Please, bro.
I'm free facing.
But yo, that's man cold.
Yeah.
Like if we chilling on the couch, bro.
Straight, bro.
Right, okay. I ain't even gonna look. I just trust you.
Good.
Don't be commanding. If y'all don't know anything, like first of all, I don't care if you at your crib or anything. Man, sit next to you on the couch, excuse yourself, go put some drawers. Because I know you know how we do. When we at the crib, you comfortable.
Right.
If I come over and you sit on the couch with me, you gotta have drawers on. Just have these.
Gotta have 2 layers.
It's disrespectful.
Yeah, at least 2 layers. You know what I'm saying?
He said Bishop Shinobi, you know what I'm saying? The samurai run. But yeah,
I'm free facing it. Like
right.
I guess it's just for me.
Right.
The environment that I work in, the amount of hours I work, I'm always wearing a mask. 16 hours a day just at work. You know what I'm saying? And then if I'm going out anywhere, I'm tired of a damn mask.
Exactly.
I'm cool. I want my face free.
You want it to be back. Do you ever watch like movies and shit like that? Or back in the day, it was like, damn man, remember before COVID?
Remember
and shit?
you had to wear. Yeah, you could actually know what a person looked like
Right.
and see their mouth moving. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can hear somebody clearly.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta talk all loud to project. And
right.
I just want to have basic conversation with a motherfucker. I don't want to have to be talking all loud. You know what I'm saying? Or put my back. I don't want that.
Yeah. I like the anonymity of this shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it. Because now you could dress bummy as fuck and no one knows who you are. Right. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how many times I rock my Crocs with mismatched socks to go to the grocery store with a stain on my shirt. I don't care, yo. You won't know me. And then somebody come up to you.
But
like, hey, yo, Bishop, how you feeling,
right.
bro?
And that's the thing, too. Like, it definitely has helped a lot of people be able to recognize minute details about a person just from like this little area,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so you're like, oh, okay, yeah, I know who that is. You know what I'm saying?
Right?
Because
I remember I said, shout out one of my homeboys. I said, what's going on, Sam? This is like right when it was like when only things were open from the grocery store when it was open for like 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? That shit. And that nigga looked around like he was shook, like, yo, man, it was like, and I didn't want to pull my mask down. I'm like, he don't even know it was me.
Yeah.
Back in those frightening days of early COVID and shit, man.
Yeah, everybody was, now we just like, all right, I'm over it. I think most people got it already, so it's just like, okay.
I haven't caught it just yet. God forbid.
You ain't got it, didn't even realize it.
I might have.
That's what I'm saying. Like, when I caught it, I didn't realize I had it.
Right.
At all. Like, I had no symptoms. It was just on a whim that a lot of the people that I was around at work were testing positive. So they were like, hey, you might want to go get tested too. Right. And I'm like, all right. So I go get tested. You know what I'm saying? Omarion done touched me. You know what I'm saying?
Well, good. As long as it wasn't Delta or COVID-1.
Yeah.
COVID-1 was that bastard.
Yeah. I think we all had it then too. Just ain't realize.
We just didn't know. We realized we had.
A lot of people had. Was calling it the crud. Usually, you just sick of shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's when it was like going through like November, December, all the way through like January. Right. A whole bunch of people were sick then and just didn't know what the hell it was. So.
Then Kobe passed, and then it was like, you know what I'm saying? It was going to that.
Right. So. Somebody named Gerald said,
what up, Gerald? You know what I'm saying? Yo, I know, man. Yo, you don't mess around with us or whatever since Kazi left. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. You know what I mean? Thank you for coming back on the anniversary.
Thanks for waiting. Thanks for
Gerald been going since like he owed us money. Like, yo, you can come back. It's okay.
Still around?
Your debt's forgiven, yo. You can enter the bar. You can come on there. Prop Joe ain't here no more.
Yeah. But have you noticed though that ever since the war, came out, you don't hear nothing about COVID?
Yo, I'm for real. I'm on the fence with this war shit too, man.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because again, I feel like innocent people, you know what I mean, are their lives are being taken and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But again, when you out here and you treating people of color incorrectly, you know what I'm saying? It's like this. You know what? Can't be doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, you can't be pushing people off of trains and shit like that. They trying to get out there too. You know what I mean? It's like these people came out here to work and everything like that. And I don't like it. I don't like that part of it. I don't like the fact. I don't like none of it. But as far as how are you going to cry? We're being persecuted, and then you're persecuting other people. I don't get it.
Right.
I don't. If this is the time to motherfucking get together with all your citizens that live in your thing, this is the time. There's no time to be like, you can go, but you guys got to stay.
Yeah, but not only that, so in the Ukraine, which still baffles me a little bit. It's like, why y'all go to the Ukraine of all places? You know what I'm saying? Like to live there. But I mean,
no, because what it is, they're going for the jobs. Because so what it is you go into the Ukraine. That's the reason why Russia wants the Ukraine. It's because they're like fourth in development.
I know. But, right.
So it's like this. So again, it's the same reason why, you know what I mean, they Africans and Nigerians come to America because we have those opportunities. They're going to school there, they're getting their opportunities to get into engineering and all that stuff, which is great. But it's like, you know what I mean? Somebody was saying the other day, yo, when you go into these predominantly white places, you know what I'm saying, you got to be careful. And it's like, and unfortunately, it's like when they're doing good and all that shit, it's everything's good, but you know what I'm saying, they have that racism. And then we're talking about, you know, Eastern Europe that is super duper fucking racist or whatever, and they're there, you know, and it's like now you got other evil motherfuckers coming in. It's a higher evil, but I don't treat people bad, man, especially in a crisis. Because dude once told me, he said, foxholes make strange bedfellows. Because I'm gonna tell you this right here, when it comes down to you guys getting shot at, you don't care if that person's black, white, or any other creed in between. Gay, whatever. You gonna bust back with me? I don't care if you trans, I don't care if you whatever. Like if whatever you doing is gonna keep us both alive, then fuck it, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Because I had a substitute teacher. He was like, yeah, he had a dude. Ended up being my best friend and I. Had KKK all the way tattooed on his forearms and all that stuff. Said he was a motherfucking Nazi, like straight up. He said when they got in that first firefight and I saved his ass, that changed his whole well-being. Like, because the motherfuckers that I was supposed to be with, ain't none of them grabbed me. You grabbed me. You know what I'm saying? You came out. You know what I'm saying? You bust this shit. You stepped in the way to save me. Knowing I didn't like you. Knowing I didn't do it. So now you part of my unit. You know what I'm saying? That's what I gotta do. You gotta come home. You know what I'm saying? That's our job. It's whatever you do at the crib. And he said, yo, that changed.
But then, I mean, it's humbling because at the same point, he probably wouldn't have did it for him. You know what I'm saying?
He knew that.
So it's crazy like that. But yeah, I'm just looking. I'm like, it's bugged out because it's like, all right, the people that's in the Ukrainian people, like not letting them on the train, pushing them off the train, you know, and then the people that's on like the border of like Poland, they're like, we ain't letting y'all in. You know what I'm saying? It's fucked up. It's fucked up. Damn, like you know what the shit's going on right here. Like, man, give me some amnesty. You know what I'm saying?
Let me the fuck in. That's because you know where I'm coming from. Like, yo, I don't want to be here either. Like,
you see what's going on right there on this side. Like,
I don't want to be here either. And you know what's going to happen is this right here. See, that's when you get these strange bedfellows, because those people that you are not letting in, and you're doing all this right here. Guess what they're gonna do? All Russia has to do is like, hey, we not fucking with y'all. Come over here. We not gonna fuck with y'all. And then you get their loyalists now. Oh, we need y'all to do. Oh, y'all gonna stay in country? Yeah. Can you do this? Can you do a favor for us? Here's a little bit of money.
We promise we're not gonna touch y'all. You know what I'm saying? We love the black people. We love the Africans.
Yep.
You know, we want the Ukrainian people. You know what I'm saying?
Guess what? And you gonna get. That's how your shit gonna fall from the infrastructure. Like a rotten tooth. That shit comes in, you know what I'm saying? It's the what's under the cavity. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna fuck your shit up. So you know what I mean? So that's where you gotta be careful. Because if I'm a smart person, if you treat somebody bad, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna see what they want and I'm gonna give it to them. I'm gonna give it to them. And that's how I'm gonna, and that's in the streets and everything like that. I see you treating your man's bad. Oh, okay. So you don't hey, just you see how they doing him. How can we go on poach homeboy? Come over here, man. Because all you gotta do is be the cool dude.
Come on over to death row.
Come on over. You tired of them all in your videos.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, it's easy. It's easy peasy. And you know what I'm saying? It's just like, yo, if you treat people well, then guess what? You get treated well. You know what I mean? Allow those people to come in, protect those people. But the Ukrainians, let's talk now. Let's talk about this. Them Ukrainians ain't giving the ghost up.
I'm about to say they with the shits.
They is with the shits.
They with the shits, and I support that shit. That's one of the reasons, and I'm glad we're talking about that because we'll have some people here that are like very anti-gun, don't support 2A. We need our own president. We need to get rid of assault rifles. I hate that word.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But we need to ban those, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, this is a perfect example of how it's beneficial because you got people that's not in the military. People like, nah, give me a fucking gun, give me a rifle.
They're giving them out.
I'm protecting my country. I'm protecting my land.
Here you go.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
but I'm okay. See, but I'm saying that's how we could do it. We can have, you know what I'm saying? It's like this at war, what their military doing is like this. Hey, yo, we need y'all help. And guess what people are doing? They're like, okay, we're gonna fight.
I mean, some already had their own rifles.
Yeah, of course,
shit,
but they handing them shits out. They're like, you want a rifle? Fuck yeah, I want a rifle. But it's people like this, and you get these crazy examples like the Klitschko brothers. They were boxers. They're fighting. Lomachenko, he's fighting. He's I think he's like a heavyweight champion.
Yeah.
So he's from the Ukraine. They're coming back. It's like people are coming back into the Ukraine to rumble. Like, yo, y'all go ahead. They coming back to rumble. So it's like this, and the government is giving out the guns. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you this right here, and you know what I mean. Stop me if I'm wrong. We might get shut down on Facebook. When they was like, yo,
that's true.
They like, so what it is? This is what I'm thinking because Vladimir Putin put out the whole "don't touch." I'm a nuclear this, that, and the third. So they don't want any superpowers getting involved in it, right? This was happening. I'm gonna tell you this right here. This is what's going on. Oh, y'all don't want us to get it, and that's why Biden's like, nah, we're not gonna jump into it, right? So,
but they're not a part of NATO, though.
So. Right. So what it is like, yeah, because they don't have to do it, right? But then, but we still have interest in the Ukraine. What we doing is this right here. What we doing is
interest everywhere.
Yeah, what we gonna do is this right here. Like, oh no, we're not gonna get in it. But I don't know how y'all got them guns. Oh, what happened? Shit. Oh man, we dropped off a tank somewhere. Like, where the fuck that tank go? You know what I'm saying? It's cool. We slowly putting in that, you know what I'm saying, that infrastructure and all that shit. Like, go ahead and do that.
You get support. You ain't getting our people.
You're not getting our people.
You get our equipment.
Support. Yep. We will give you what you need. Do you need the Jericho missile? You know, you need that shit fired, man. Send that motherfucker to Jericho.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but
it wasn't us. Those guns came from Argentina.
Word up. They came from Argentina. We lost the truck. I lost a whole damn plane. Like, man,
I can't believe I lost a whole
shit. God, man. I knew we shouldn't have parked that shit in Compton. We parked it in Compton. I don't know how it got over there.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then even with the sanctions, now, I'm looking at it and I'm just like, all right, when I was like, man, these sanctions ain't gonna really be doing shit. But it's like, okay, it's on media, on news, it's I would say it's effective. It's hit the nation's economy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know if you know, like $1, one of the Russian dollars
Ruples?
is worth ruble is worth a penny in the United States.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Because the dollar cost average to, let's say, the V-Bucks or even the Roblox dollar is like $1 US is 1.5 cents. So literally a virtual coin, a video game coin, a metaverse coin has more value than the whole nation's currency.
Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. And then with the sanctions and all that stuff, now they're pulling out from Stream and all that shit, and from the banks. I forgot what they called it, but you know what I'm saying, they're pulling out the bank. So the wire transfers can't go through and shit like that. Yeah. And I'm like, what are you gonna do at the time that when it comes down? You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like even if you get the Ukraine, you still got all these sanctions. Your money's no good.
Yep.
Unless you're gonna be like this. I know y'all have it. I got the fucking shit.
But you forget who he got back from him though.
What he got?
China.
Yeah, you know what? So he could run over to China and get it. But I'm saying, but you talking about China versus the rest of the world? I mean, they got money, but they ain't got money. China got the money.
Everything is coming from China.
But listen, B, how much is
they got 2/3 of our debt.
They got 2/3 of oh shit.
We the United States Republic of China for real.
So China can fuck all this up.
Yeah, China can fuck all this up.
Just be nice to China. I learned Mandarin. It's no problem.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, that's how I know. Like, yo, they ain't gonna send. We not going in. Like,
They said is China against them invading? If China don't like it, I feel like China like yo. They don't give them. They want all.
I think China wants smoke for real. I think China wants smoke for real, and I'm thinking China is because for us, we're the bodyguards, we're the defense of the world, basically.
World police.
You know what I'm saying? And
United States.
That's why we have military bases everywhere.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But did you know when? And I don't mean to go. No, finish
that.
Go ahead. Did you know? Because I saw something. I think G said something about if they tried to invade us. I just listened to like an article on YouTube that it would be nigh impossible to invade America, and this is the reason.
Don't be so sure of yourself.
Yo,
anything's fucking possible.
Hold on. Like that whole Red Dawn shit can never. This. It's like it's so many things. Like you can't just come over just because the way we're situated. You know what I'm saying? First of all, you have to cross the ocean. You know what I'm saying? Then it's like this, or if you try to
come through Canada,
you can't come through Canada because Canada's an ally.
Right.
You can't really come through Mexico or whatever unless you get a treaty with Mexico or whatever. Right. But then you're really running into Texas. So it's like this. Do you really want that smoke with Texas? You know what I'm saying? Like you don't want that type of smoke. So it's like the way that we're set up our defenses, we're kind of like it'll be super duper hard to just play. Because what you gonna do? You think you just gonna roll up on the shore and not get popped at? Like, nah, B. It's a lot of shit you got to get through.
Right.
First of all, you got to get, like you said, we're stationed everywhere. You got to get past where our Navy, where our bases are at. You know what I'm saying? Like, we are shooting the shit out of it. Like, whoa. This ain't after Pearl Harbor. We was like, nah, fuck that shit.
We putting ourselves everywhere.
We putting everywhere. What you doing?
Yep.
All right. You can do whatever you want. We'll turn. We everywhere.
No nation got a military base on us though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if they flip Canada, we might be in trouble a little bit. But then you coming through Detroit though. It's a lot. Like y'all better come through Maine and Vermont first. Y'all better get. Y'all better, you know what I'm saying? Y'all might have Maine and Vermont, but y'all get to Connecticut and Boston. It might be some problems. You gonna get popped at in New York. It's gonna be a bad situation.
But
it's gonna be a bad situation, man. But World War III, is you think it's going to do, or you think it's going to be a Eastern European skirmish between Russia and the Ukraine, and everybody else is going to stay out?
Still gonna. I don't think this is World War III. I think this is going to stay a conflict. You know what I'm saying, between those two countries,
right?
And I think it'll be over soon.
Right. Because everybody know nobody really want. Because I feel like you think Putin will push the button or he bullshitting?
I think I don't know. I mean, he did invade Ukraine, so you never know. He blowing up schools and shit. And so
but that ain't pushing the button though.
They ain't pushing the button. He got
like I think you know what I'm saying. What y'all think he'll push?
I don't know if he'll push the button, but yeah, I don't think he'll push the button. Now, unless Biden decide to do some stupid shit and we actually go in, then I think he'll push the button. He ain't got no choice.
He ain't got no choice. Just to save his face.
Yeah, or to you want smoke? Okay, I'm giving all smoke.
I'm giving you all fuck it. Sacrifice my people, your people, because you know what's gonna have it. Everybody it's like this. Get used to cancer, ladies and gentlemen, like for real, because it is gonna go down. That shit is gonna go bad. You play Fallout, that's exactly what it's gonna do. We walk around here and be mutants and shit.
Yo, shit is gonna be great. But
y'all active as fuck in these conversations.
Yeah, that's what's up. We need it. We want that conversation. We want that dollar. But yeah, I don't know if he's gonna really do it though. I don't think he'll do that.
Right.
But hey, he did make Biden look like a little bitch though. He started the shit.
Right.
And I'm gonna just give you some sanctions. Man, fuck your sanctions.
That nigga said sanctions? Sanctions? Soldier Boy that nigga. Like, come on. Like, and he waited. He waited too. And I see that little bullshit now that Trump tried to do when he tried to pull us out of the European Union. When he did that shit, when he pulled us out, what he was doing was this, right? He was thinking he's gonna have another 4 years. So when this shit happened this year, we're not a part of it anyway. You know what I'm saying? So we
ain't got nothing to do with
it. We don't got nothing to do with it. It's not our responsibility. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you put on the right,
because him and Putin cool.
Right, that's what I'm saying. You pulled that shit on the right person. He didn't do that shit with Obama.
Right.
Obama would press the button. Malia, get your mother.
We're about to go nuclear on these.
We're about to go nuclear on your bitch ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, Obama would have came through and forced and would have for the fist fought that nigga on the sun.
For real.
Know what I'm saying? Shout out to Putin though, man. Like, dead serious, because I saw some videos. This dude jumped off, was in a submarine, the president in a submarine. They get in the Arctic. It's like ice. Like, stripped down and just jumped in the water.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, this dude is what this, and he in shape too. Like what, like 68 years old? He's in major shape. Like, Putin's with the shits. I don't think, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna have to fight Putin like one-on-one. Like, you gotta get somebody big to go and knock that nigga fuck out.
That's crazy.
That's but shout out to the, you know what I mean? Well, not shout out, but you know what I'm saying, praying for the innocent folks in the Ukraine that are not racist and allowing, you know what I'm saying, because you know it's innocent people dying. There's some people that's out there. Like, you hate this. I hate to see that, you know what I mean, that they're really destroying where people live. It's like, I mean, you hit the airports, okay. It's to be expected.
I would much rather everybody just be out for self. I can understand that, as opposed to you be like, no, y'all can't come. Y'all can't come. Like, you turn motherfuckers back too. Like,
and it's so easy to turn motherfuckers back, because guess what? Because if you use that, if you saying, oh, you're not Ukrainian citizen, what about the people that are white? You know, it's easy to do that just when you see an African dude like, you can't come. And the motherfucker, man, I've been living in this motherfucker for 40 years.
Yeah, exactly. And then that's the thing too, how the media has been too, because they've been like, you know, these aren't, you know, just, you know, these are, you know, blonde hair, blue-eyed people. These are, you know, like, so the fuck what? Right. Like, you've been hearing this shit on the news. I'm like, so the fuck what?
Right.
Like, it's motherfuckers period over there. Like, regardless of color and all that. But
man, yo, Ukrainians, man, tighten up, man. God don't like ugly, B.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna do all that. You can't be doing wrong on the other end if you want right to be done with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? I bet y'all gotta tighten that shit up. Somebody in charge need to go in and tighten that shit the fuck up. For real.
Yeah. For real.
What we didn't get to chat about, let's talk about something more viable and everything like that.
Okay.
Because we weren't here last week, so we didn't get a chance to talk about.
We did skip a week, partners.
Yeah, partners, you know what I'm saying? We had some technical difficulties called laziness. But I'm just gonna be transparent. Let's be transparent. Look, just forgot it was Wednesday.
I did. I was
last week, right? And then I was like, man, you know, it's getting to burnout seasons, because we taking breaks like every 6 weeks. So we take a break, you know what I'm saying? So it's getting to burnout season, you know what I'm saying? And that's what happened. So that's
we kind of looked at each other like,
man, you want to do this shit? No, this shit. They'll forgive us. They'll forgive us.
Be all right.
They'll be all right.
Y'all still had Straight to Tape.
Right.
Y'all still had Battle Buddies.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
There was a lot of shit going on. Y'all had top five.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit going on.
Did they have a versus battle too?
Huh? The versus, we didn't talk about music, so y'all. But let's talk about this fucking dunk contest, man.
What dunk contest?
The trashiest, like y'all. Listen, I want to say this right here. First of all, Aaron Gordon has been robbed. He should at least got one in. Aaron Gordon got robbed. And it's like this. And that's the reason why he's not in any dunk contest, because he's not dunking no more, because y'all ain't doing him correctly.
Mm-hmm.
But this dunk contest was trash. Super trash. Like, the only good dunk was when he dunked in the Timbs. I was feeling it. I was like, that's good. But it's like, because if you ever dunked in Timbs, then you know what I'm saying, like, you can't even dunk in Timbs on a 7-foot goal.
I got you, but
it's a trash as dunk contest. What do we get rid of should we do? Because I like the skills challenge more than anything.
Yeah.
Like the new skills challenge, I love that. I like the rookie game, the way they split it up into teams and it was like tournament style.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that shit. I think that they should put the dunk contest where the 3-point contest is, and let's go ahead and let's shoot until you motherfuckers realize that you got to be entertaining.
Yeah, I see that. I think the players You need to stop being scared to do some shit, get back in there and start having fun. Now, I think they should have this shit at the end of the season or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Not mid-season. But it's most of them like, well, nah, I don't want to risk hurting my ankle. You know what I'm saying? And, whatever.
Right.
And it's like, because back in the day, it was all the all-stars playing, you know what I'm saying, in these competitions and shit. So it was like, yeah, you want to see these motherfuckers shoot. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like I want to see Steph, go back up again.
Right.
Even if you did like a past and present, let Steph go against like Ray Allen or some shit.
Right. What I'm saying that the three, I don't have any problem with the 3-point contest.
No, I'm just saying
because you get your Steph Curry,
yeah.
you get your cats and all that stuff, and you get that dynamic. Yeah. It's like, okay,
but with the dunk contest,
contest is like no one.
I'm like, who are these people?
Who are you, Obi? Obi-Wan Kenobi? This is exactly.
Like, who are you?
But I think what happened was back in the day, it was you got the up and rising people like first it's what straight to all-stars when you had Jordan and Neek and all them and the shit, because they weren't getting paid like that. And that money off that dunk contest was looking good. You know what I'm saying? Now you got to put up.
Can't pay me enough.
Right now, if you say, yo, the dunk contest winner gets $2 million, guess what? You're gonna get some dunkers.
Yeah.
You're gonna get it. You're gonna get a couple of good ass dunkers in the dunk contest or whatever. But you know what I mean? And I think that after Vince did the shit, and then the resurgence of Levine and Gordon, because them motherfuckers was doing amazing shit. I think that we should do this right here. If you're gonna keep the dunk contest, go out there and get some professional dunkers.
Right.
The dudes that
I'm about to say, because it's an actual like dunk league or whatever, something like that. Yeah, have them do it. You know what I'm saying?
Have them do it.
Yeah, it's something. Put the Globetrotters in that motherfucker.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
get some professional dunkers. Go or have them work with the professional dunkers or something like that, or team up. We got a professional dunker and an NBA person. So that way, because them professional dunkers, when they do this shit, when Homeboy did the 360 and leaned and did this, like he dunked as an athlete, I was like, come on, man. Like, then you did that's a fucking 60 dunk all day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't have the
white boy, right?
The white boy.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, come on, man.
Put him in the dunk.
Put him in the dunk cast. He out here. And he like 6'3".
Right. You know what I'm saying?
They can't. I don't think they can play ball. All they can do is dunk.
That's all we want to see. We want to see you dunk. That's it. I want to see some impressive shit. You know what I'm saying? And make it entertaining. But I didn't even know who these cats was. I was not entertained at all. They was not. They was horrible. Like, I seen Shaq's face. He just like,
can't believe it.
He was so disappointed. I think everybody was.
Like, I would have rather see Shaq fat ass in a dunk contest just doing 3 dunks.
Yeah,
because Shaq only got 3 dunks.
Yeah, exactly.
He's not. He like, you like Shaq dunk? No, I just dunk 2 hands, 1 hand, 2 hand with my legs up. By my e-consciousness.
Right.
I'm Shaquille O'Neal. Fuck with Shaq, though.
Shout out to him. They just posted him. He was in Walmart for some odd reason. They came across this kid. He was like, what y'all got? What you want? You want a bike? Come on, let's go get you a bike real quick. And like, what motherfucker got a bike and a PlayStation and all that stuff.
So that's his thing.
That's his thing.
Yeah, he has to go in the store. Because I was watching Shaq Life or whatever. It's on HBO Max. But if you go back and check that out, he's over in Prague, I think.
Okay.
And goes into the Apple store.
Okay.
And these 2 little boys are in there, so you can tell they just in there playing. You know what I'm saying?
They're cool with it.
Yeah, so they playing with the thing, and he was like, yo, let me get 2 of those. Like, with the computer that they're on, can I get 2 of these computers right here? And they was like, yeah. And the dude, he paid for them and everything like that. And he was like, can you tell them that these computers are for them? And the kids was like, what? You know what I'm saying? You could tell, like, your homeboy had the crumbs in his mouth. It was like little dirty ass kids. It was like they reminded me of me. Like, I was like, look at these dirty ass snot nose little ass kids in the Apple store. But they was like, and he just gave he spent like $5,000 just here. You know Y'all take these. These is yours. Y'all want y'all's playing with it? Here you go. They were so surprised. You know what I'm saying? That's what he does, man. It's like that's what you do with wealth. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, if you could brighten someone else's day, like, and he said that he was like, man, $5,000 ain't shit to me.
Right. At the end of the day, like I got a chain. Shaq I got a $60,000 chain. You know what I mean? That I'm not wearing. Right. Shit's at the crib. Yeah. Shit. You know, the money he's amassed through basketball, all his endorsements, and then like his, you know, his business sense of him like getting companies and stuff like now. Cause like any company that he was saying like any company that he does a commercial for, he has equity in now.
Yeah.
That's part of his
That's
thing.
his thing.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right. So
word up. Yeah, he did his brother that way. You see how he did his brother though? He was like, yeah, I got rid of one of my companies, and he just slid him a check. He was like, I got to get rid of my companies. He was like, and his brother's like, oh, word? You know what I mean? I guess they used to it or whatever. He was like, yo, that's not for bills, that's for you. So go buy what you want to buy with it. He was like, so if you want that Rolls truck, you could go ahead and get that Rolls Royce truck if you want to. Like, hold on. You just gave, because I know how much a Rolls Royce truck costs. Yeah. You just slid him enough money to go ahead and get you the truck.
Buy the truck. There you go.
Hey man, go get you the truck. You know.
Yeah.
It is. Like and he got a crew of dudes. He got a crew of motherfuckers that know men too. Like, you know what I'm saying, real friends, and they don't let him do whatever he want to do. You know what I'm saying? He like, yo, we argue. He said, that's why he around me. He said, that's why. He was like, the one dude, he was like, Shaq used to come to my barbershop. He got cool with me. The barbershop went under, whatever. Like, you want to come work for me? And I'm working with him forever since. And then he knew all his children and shit. And did like that. And it's crazy. Like, if you go watch it, it's like you see the people that he has around him. And he gets people that are smarter than him. And he does things like he's got his crib, right? He's got these two dudes that he knows contractors, they're his homeboys, and all they do is just build shit on his crib. He's just paying them just to fucking, like, when we gonna get this done? Yeah, we just finished that. Can you get, well, I'm thinking about putting this extra on because he's trying to build a compound. And he's just keeping them busy.
Yeah.
I'm just giving. So it's like this. It's like you work for that mug, and then he goes out there and he goes and doing. So, man, shout out to Shaq for fucking doing that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Make total sense. I mean, but you gotta look at somebody like I'll point out like Drake and his business acumen. You know what I'm saying? He's kept his same friends around. You know what I'm saying? Like he still do beats for 40. You know what I'm saying? Like and you know, still got his friends that's doing the management and all that stuff. Or even LeBron, or friends that he grew up with. You know what I'm saying? Mav and you know all that. So that's all part of his team. If you
and it's dope what LeBron did too, because he put his boys through college.
Yeah,
he was like, that's the way you do it. You're like, I'm here instead of y'all living off me. Here's your college money.
Yeah.
Y'all go to college. Y'all learn all this shit. Right. So by the time you get out, you don't got an experience. You got the experience. Let's go ahead and do it. And now you look at Mav. Now you look at them, and they got their own sports agencies and all that shit.
You know what I'm saying? And thinking long term, thinking bigger.
Because one of them smashing Adele, ain't they? Ain't one of them Adele?
Yeah.
So now you get to smash Adele. Like, I wish I could do that for Justin. I wish I could get rich. Because you can smash Adele. Well, you're a little older, so Madonna for you. You know what I'm saying? You'll hit Madonna.
I want a black. Can I get a black woman?
No, I'm just giving you. Yeah, I want you.
No, I like black women.
Listen, I understand that, but it was my money. You date who I take you. Who put you to school?
Man, you better date a white woman, boy.
You better date this. That's it. You got on Giuseppe? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Who did that for you?
Who did that for you? I did. Stop playing around for you be some skippies in a
second. You know what I'm saying? You want all this to go away?
But Will Smith, I don't know if you read his book or listened to the audio book.
I have not.
But the manager was Jazz's best friend. They became their manager.
Okay.
And like still like to this day. You know what I'm saying? It's like his homeboy, you know what I'm saying, dude on the street, been in security, right hand man the whole time. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, all right, that's you keep those people surround.
Keep your people. You know what I'm saying? It's like this. And then
build them up so they make, you know what I'm saying? So now they'll, co-produce a show or a project. You know what I'm saying? Will may be the face behind it, but Nah, my people still eating off on this too. They name on the credits just like mine. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you don't even be realizing it. It's just all right. That's how you do.
You put your man in the liner notes.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you get your people paid. That's how you get your people to check.
Yep.
Yo, what you say, Just? You said what? Oh, put that in that bar right there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. Now, guess what? Now, Just got a point off the album.
Yep.
And let's not let that shit go.
Yeah.
Now you good. That's how you feed your people. You just like cats think it's a handout. I don't have to pull the money out of my pocket and divvy out to my homeboys. No, I give them a job. Did you work on this album with me? Yeah. Okay, Just did a beat. I used the dope beat on the shit. He get splits and all that shit off of that. That way he made his own business move.
Well, what's the joint like you ain't even gotta have the words. You can just create like the harmony of the song.
Right.
How you do that joint again? All right, I like that. We can just put some words to the whole. You know what I'm saying? Put him on there. You know what I'm saying? Because I forget what it's called, but you know what I'm saying. Just for that's the harmony of it.
You produce it. You produce. Yeah, that's actually producing the record because you're adding the music into it, right?
So, but even though just the flow of how the lyrics go, I forget what it's called, but yeah, like it's crazy, and like tracking the beat and some other stuff. But yeah, so you got that. I was looking at how Fat Joe did his joint, and he was like he had a whole bunch of people around him, and then he was like he told all his people one day he was dead broke, and he was like all the people he had like 100 people with him at all times that he was just paying for. He was like only 7 of them was like, "Don't worry, bro, I got you."
Wow.
And he was like, and those are 7 people that he just kept around him. You know, everybody else he cut off.
Right, you got to.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, yeah, if you know what I'm saying, it's like this. And I it's one of those things where you see where it is, right? And so in my mind, if I ever, hit the lottery or did something, it's like this. I have because I know a lot of people, and a lot of people I like, and a lot of people like me, right? And I'm one of those people. I don't, I probably got my occasional hater out there, but fuck them, you know what I mean? But I know how to treat my people, and I know who my peoples are. I understand the animals in my zoo. You know what I'm saying? So it's like this. So what I do, I did a tier system. This is how much money you can get from me. This is it.
That's it.
You are just as
once you hear that, you're cut off.
What I'm saying is right here. Justin is depending on the amount of money I make. You know what I'm saying? I get $100 million. Justin is at least a $500,000 friend.
Appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? Now, just can come up. I need $500,000, and I'll give that shit to him.
I'm gonna take it and walk.
Listen, guess what?
Good to know you.
Good to know you, lady. All right. I will make sure he gets it.
Thanks, buddy.
But just better not come back to me ever. Like, yo, I'm dead broke. Like, nigga, you start smoking crack. Hey, shit, that's on you, buddy. You should have held $20,000 back so I could get you to this rehab. But I'm sorry, my man. I'm sorry, my man. You ain't get that shit to Abe. You know what I'm saying? Yo, hey, why you let your pops do it? I'm blaming Abe. Where the rest of the money, Abe? I know you got it. I know you got the money, Abe.
I invested in V-Bucks.
Right, in V-Bucks and rubles. Out here investing in rubles. I got rubles. I own a whole Russian subway system.
Yo, I'm like, damn. Like when I found out that shit was a penny, I was like, damn, too bad you can't trade that shit. I would like just go ahead and buy some right now and just hold it for a year.
Right.
Let it get up to $10. I'm straight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You can't touch a ruble.
Let me get it. Let it get back dollar for dollar.
Right.
I'm straight.
Let me get that. Let me put that in there. But yeah, making money off of that. But yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? But it's crazy, man, the way that they allow, and that they set everything up financially or whatever for their homeboys and stuff like that, which is a great thing. You know what I'm saying? Which is a great thing. And sometimes, like I said, can't everybody eat with you?
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? Some people are freeloaders and some people, but it's like,
nope.
It's an easy way of doing it, man. I'm gonna tell you this right here. As a person that has a bunch of friends that are successful, that are on the cusp of a lot of shit just going the right way, meeting the right person. It's like this. What you do, just show your support. Support them. When they need to talk, like I try not to ask. Don't ask them for shit. You know what I'm saying? Support them.
Yeah.
Like, yo, if they selling a t-shirt, always, even they're gonna give it to you for free. always attempt to, because some people like, nah, it's you good, but don't ask for it for free. I never asked for like, yo, let me get that for free. No, okay, how much is it? And then then you let the person say, nah, you good.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm good, because I do that. I like when somebody asks me, like, yo, Bishop, how much is a t-shirt? Da 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 da. Okay, and they pull it up or not, but for you, I'll drop half off for it. You know what I'm saying? Because you my people.
Yeah,
you know
you're not supposed to ask. You know what I'm saying? Like,
never.
And that's crazy, because I was thinking about stuff like that earlier, because I was supporting a couple of my friends, business wise and what they were doing. And I was just thinking, I was like, some people will probably be like, hey, you gonna hook me up? I'm like, and I'm the type, if you got a website, I'm not gonna hit you up and be like, hey, let me get. I'm just gonna. Oh, you got a website? Oh, I'm just order it off of that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just wait for you to see my name pop up on the joint and then just send me what I got. You know what I'm saying? Just send me what I'm asking for. You know what I'm saying?
What I'm asking for. That's all I want. Listen,
right.
Shit. If I can't get the big thing, I'll get the small thing. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it. But every penny count or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's so fucking annoying, because you put people in a place where if they have an art, or if they're doing something, then you put them in a bad position. Like, man, yeah, you all mine. I should not feel guilty charging you full price.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like when people ask me what it is, I'll give people hookups all the time. I give them, man, it's like it's cats that get hookups that you wouldn't even think to give hookups. But you know what I'm saying? What I do that for is because of good business. Because guess what? Now you got to fuck with me, because I done gave you this discount.
Right.
Because I'll give you my full on. Here is Bishop, how much it costs to host. I tell cats this right here. To lock me in for my date now is a deposit. You know what I'm saying? Here's a deposit that you have to give me. There's non-refundable. I let them know it's a non-refundable deposit. So if the building, venue, and everything blow up, I'm sorry, your money is mine. You know what I'm saying? So, or if something happens to me, I will give a refund if something happens to me. If I can't do something, I'll leave it. I'll leave that money alone. Like I'm saying, I'll leave that money in my Cash App. You know what I'm saying? Just in case something does happen. So guess what? When some shit happen, here you go, right back. There's no harm, no foul.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I like your sneakers.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. You know me. You haven't noticed these, man?
Your shoe game is on.
I know. I've had these since last year, B. I wore these.
I might have complimented you before.
I don't think you have,
but I'm seeing them now.
Right?
Like,
you really looking at them?
I'm looking down. I'm like,
we're
the same size.
Man, yo, listen. You don't want these. The trouble that comes with them. You don't want the trouble that comes with these, do you, my friend? I want you to be around. You don't want that type of smoke.
Yo,
that bodily harm, man. I'm not saying that. But yeah. But they $100. So you know what I'm saying, get them. I want the ones they got the cork. Right here, right? And the pomegranate joints, they're all black with the brown cork right there. So when I get those, I'm gonna stun on you on them shits.
I'm gonna have to look and see.
But honestly, like, yo, just got some dope ass hiking Crocs on right now. And that's what everything. Don't fuck around.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, who are you, Yeezy? You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, these shits looks better than the Yeezys. They look like they customized them to his foot. You know what I'm saying? They like
straight.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Merles.
What's the joint? The laser line and shit that they put in the cars. He got that for his feet. That nigga put that shit up. Was like, yo, put that shit on. Put that shit on my feet. Damn, you made me forget what I was saying, man. Shit.
But nah, we just talking about supporting our people. You know, paying full price, and you know what I'm saying, all that.
Right, play full price. If you can't pay full price, do the word of mouth. That's more than anything.
Yeah, like share the shit. Tell people.
Right, if you like somebody's status and shit like that, share that shit. Because if you share it, that puts that person in a different level. Like and genuinely, if you like something, fucking, it's okay to post. Like, yo, I ate at Justin's restaurant. His ribs were delicious. You know what I mean? Because it's like this, like, I'm gonna support my man's, but if that shit tastes, you know, sometimes just people like, all right, it's cool, right? But if you enjoy it, then tell people you enjoyed it,
right? And
be genuine about it. Like my man Rail shit. Like, oh man, I did a whole like Rail, get you some. This motherfucker came out and set his grill up outside and grilled and cooked a cheese steak. And when I say this right here, I was like, Grail, how much is this damn cheese steak? This motherfucker said it's all good, Bishop. I was like, no. How much is this cheese?
I gotta pay you.
You know what? And I went to try to slide past to get the shorty to pay for the shit. This nigga grabbed the card reader. Nah, Bishop, you don't have it. He said, if you just go ahead and give me a shout out, that'll be enough. Man, I fucking the praises. And every time I see Rel, and then I had a situation that night too with some dude, and Rel was there in the cut too. I'm just gonna leave it like that. He was like, they didn't know that Rel was with me. So thank God it didn't escalate past that shit. But yeah, it'll been a bad day for people. But shout out to Rel, man. Shout out to Rel, man. Get you some, please, yo. Homie is hilarious dude, and he could cook. So I fuck with it. I fuck with it. He had the portable grill, man. Put that shit out, shit. Yeah. So I was like, yo, and he cooked the fuck out of cheesesteak, man. So Philly cheesesteak.
I miss Philly cheesesteak sometimes. Yeah. I'm glad Sixers doing good.
Yes. Speaking of the Sixers,
Embiid, are you here for
Embiid?
Are you here for Embiid?
I'm here for the Embiid. Shout out to Embiid, first of all. Joel Embiid is a front runner for the MVP.
Yes.
Now it's fluctuating though, because
it's always
if DeRozan gets it, because DeRozan is balling his ass off too. Ja Morant. Yo, listen, this nigga is. Let me get back to my Sixers before we start talking about this superheroes. But Joel is balling his ass.
Yeah,
100%.
He's solid on them numbers.
He is doing his thing.
Yeah.
And then Harden came in, and looked like he took the fat suit off. Because when he got to Brooklyn, Harden was a fat boy. He looked like me out there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if y'all see me on the basketball court, me and James Harden look the same amount at the beginning of the season. B. I'm like, you look real fleshy. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. You look real fleshy. You like he had too many chicken wings, but now your homeboy in shape. Look, he unzipped the fat suit. It was like, I was fucking with Brooklyn. I was wearing big t-shirts. So,
but
2 games in.
Yeah, 2 games in with him. You know what I'm saying? Putting up solid numbers. He had 30-point games each time. So it was like, all right. And they seem to like instantly like gel. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but he was supposed to come to the Sixers before he wanted to go to the Sixers before he went to Brooklyn though.
Oh, really?
Right.
Okay.
So it was something went on with the trade or something that didn't go right.
Okay.
So I'm thinking that maybe him and Joel been summertime working out and shit like that. So to build that chemistry up.
Yeah, that's possible. I've been reluctant just because it's that Philly in me and how especially the Sixers just be. All Philly teams,
you wait for that disappointment.
Be doing shit to just fuck up or whatever. It's like, why'd y'all make this decision? Like, come on, you know what I'm saying? But
they be riding on a bike and then take the stick and just stick it in their own spokes.
What are y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? But I'm cool. I'm glad we got rid of Simmons. Fuck Ben Simmons. I'm still on that. And
man. Like we tortured ourselves. We was like one more year because if Ben Simmons we was like, once he get that jumper, he gonna be good. And then when he was working on it, he got a jumper and then lost his confidence. He lost his confidence to shoot, man. Like, how do you do that?
I think he blocked me because I was always just like on my story saying fuck Ben Simmons. I was tagging him and shit.
Oh wow!
I don't like that motherfucker. I'm mad. I'm still mad.
Like you were still off on Ben Simmons if you seen it? I think you would. I think you would think about it.
I wasn't still off on him, but I wouldn't be. I'd just be looking at him like I'd probably be ice grilling him. You know what I'm saying? We was in the same joint.
Man. Can you leave?
So disappointed in your ass. You know what I'm saying?
Like Ben Simmons coming in your house party and shit. You won't even be happy. Like, yo, Ben, can you leave?
Who invited you?
Who invited you? Who invited you, Ben Simmons? And they'll call him Ben. Just call him by his full name. Ben. Listen, Ben Simmons. You got to get out of my party, Ben Simmons.
Right, Benjamin.
No one wants you here, Benjamin Simmons.
Go back to Australia.
Go back to Australia, Benjamin
Mate.
Simmons.
Oh man, I don't like that one. Man.
Shit!
I don't like.
I would rather have Cambridge on my team than Ben Simmons, man. Shoot, at least you shoot.
And then I'm mad because we got rid of
Steph.
Yeah, Seth.
Seth was balling. And Seth came out from Brooklyn and started balling. He was like, "Oh wow, shit! I'm just happy to be in the league."
Has Ben Simmons played yet?
They still waiting on him. They still waiting on him.
What they waiting on?
For him to feel better, man. They waiting on him to feel better.
Feel better by himself.
You know what I mean? He just got to feel better about himself, man. Well, in the meanwhile, while he trying to feel better, man, fucking James Harden is out this mug about to go off.
Yeah,
he about to start putting them Houston numbers up.
Yeah, he about to start. He gonna start. I'm excited. I'm excited to see it. I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful
that he doesn't self-destruct.
Right. I'm hopeful right now. So,
but as long as you get the touches, as long as he knows, then I think that James does understand that this isn't Joel Embiid's team. And let him have the team, because it's like this. I'm gonna come in. I'm gonna make sure you get your MVP numbers.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Now next year, that I think like the next year, that's when if we're gonna have any toxicity, it's gonna be next year. So the beginning of next year, hey,
all right, you got off.
I
get my shit too. You know what I'm saying?
Like I understand, just listen.
But I mean, there could be a big three within that. If you got Embiid down, you got Harden, and then Maxey been doing
his problem.
Yeah,
he's a real problem.
So, and don't disregard Thibault on some rebounds.
Thibault is like the light skinned Dennis Rodman, man. Him and Gary Payton's son.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, them like if you enjoy watching someone play defense, them ones like let me get it. Like I think Thibault he could guard like all 5 positions, can he?
Yeah.
He might not really get into on the score and shit, but he ain't a scorer.
But he's straight on defense. He can use some rebounds.
He that dude that you get on your team that he got the black Air Force Ones tied like and they a little bit too slick at the bottom. He just like
he knows his role. So it's just like all right. So all right. We'll see. Like I said, I'm hopeful.
We also trying to get DeAndre Jordan too. So you know what I'm saying? He just got on
way.
Old
though, like.
But it takes up for Drummond.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like he's a big guy.
He is a big guy that can come in to replace Embiid. So we need a big body.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And Drummond, and I mean Jordan is not so far out of his prime where he can't be serviceable.
Right. So we'll see.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, man. So that's what it is, man. What time is it? Oh, what else we got? We got to fucking talk about one more thing.
We talking about TV shows and shit.
No, let's go to Morant, man. Let's talk about Ja.
Ja
Morant. Okay, just some of this dude's highlights. This fucking what he dunked on. He just dunked on like who he dunked.
He had a couple good dunks.
But this past week, he just fucking.
It's San Antonio.
San Antonio, obliterated, homie, and then came around and did that crazy ass shot.
360, then shot,
But when I say this right, when he blocked homeboy's shot,
2 hands,
sir, sir,
he would have some highlights.
If you know how you do like somebody do something to you, you can't do nothing about it, and you just. He have to do it. Like if you would have blocked my shot like that, I would have had it would have been above the rim again. I'm like, oh, that's how y'all gonna do it? Everybody got shooting all these motherfuckers.
Why you disrespecting me like
that? It's like and the fact is, if you watch this dude dunk, he always dunks going up. It's like, oh, he finished jumping, right? And it was like, I don't know what it is. It's because he's so light, and he might got bird bones. I think what it is, he got bird bones. You know what I'm saying? Like where his bones are hollow, so he don't have that because he only about like fucking 105 pounds and shit. And but when he float, it's like he gets up and that shit just it levels up. I said, man, there was no fucking reason why you blocked my shot. You did. My shot didn't do like,
and to think like. He went to like a junior college or some shit. Like none of the schools wanted to pick him up. They didn't think he's good enough. So it was like,
you can't. Like
my man balling. I like
balling his ass off.
I like
Ja Morant.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
I'm a Ja Morant fan.
Yeah, I mean, if you could get him to the Sixers, it'd be great. You know what I'm saying? Because he ain't doing shit in Memphis.
No, he doing shit in Memphis.
No, but Memphis ain't doing shit for him. Come on for him. You know what I'm saying? Come on. You know what it is.
They racist as shit in Memphis.
Right. You tired of the bear looking all blue?
Who you got? Yo Gotti?
You know what I'm saying? Yo, let's stop. Them niggas in Memphis shoot shit up. It'd be 3 niggas out of Memphis. Like, I heard what y'all niggas saying. Like, oh, man, got them. Yo Gotti. I don't need that type of smoke, Memphis. You know what I'm saying? I don't need none of that type of smoke. Yo, have you been watching Fresh Prince?
Yeah.
How you feel about it? Now that I've watched the Fresh Prince, you know what I'm saying? I got my dickhead and my you know what I mean, Jones, and you know what I'm saying, pussy and all that shit. I fucking, when he said drawn and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, I was like, yo, he's like, yo, boy, you drawn, like, yo, I was like, okay, cool, I'm fucking with it now that I've locked in. How are we feeling? How do you compare it to the joint? Do you like the characters?
I do like the characters. I like the twist, but yet the similarity. You know what I'm saying? Like Jazz is still Jazz, but he ain't Jazz. You know what I'm saying? Like you could tell that's Hillary.
Right.
You could tell that's Carlton.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they got the Black Compton. What you know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, cool. So
they want it for dark skinned people, like you, like niggas. You can
I could be in a family. I could be a cousin. Look, I could be a cousin.
Dark skinned niggas is winning on Fresh Prince.
But now, Ashley light skinned though. Well, she look light skinned, but
Ashley like my complexion. She's a light skinned person with dark skinned person tendencies.
But even with her, you know, even with the development of her character, you know, and her sexual identity or orientation and everything like that, it's like, okay, I like it. It's definitely is not a sitcom. You know what I'm saying? You tell it's a series and everything like that. So I'm
he said I'll be the token light skin. Fuck you, Danny.
I'm enjoying it.
You know what I like though? It's kind of like this because when we did the sitcom land, it was like what they're able to do now. It's like because they're running the story almost just like the story's run, right? But it's like this: what they're doing, they're flushing it out. So it's like, what did Will do before he came downstairs in episode 3 on the Fresh Prince? And it gives you the story of everything that he did before he got downstairs and went through his motions and that shit. So and it's like some of the classic shots and shit like that are there, like, you know, I mean, them doing the kitchen, with that.
Well, even him, now they gave him a legitimate reason to flip his jacket inside out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. It said that was dope.
Yeah.
The one thing I did like too, I like the fact of the angst between Will and Carlton, right? Where they didn't like each other in the show before, but it was just because Will is. And now you figure why Carlton is there and the reason why
Carlton character dark as hell.
Man, listen.
Not the complexion.
Like this nigga is he's a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, he dark as shit. Like he's a dark character.
But honestly, it's like this because what you look at,
he's motherfucker crackhead.
First of all, he's a cokehead. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if he got too much money, because like what wouldn't he say? Why? Show me some receipts. Crack is whack. I snort cocaine. You know what I'm saying? But again, with him, but you see that dynamic of how would you, this is real life. Like in the show, Will came in and he took all of Carlton's juice because Carlton had the juice. He was like, okay, he was the cool. It's one of those situations where he was a cool black dude.
He took his chick and he instantly got jealous.
It wasn't his chick. Well, okay, here it is. Here's the Carlton character because I broke it down straight to tape.
Okay, let's break it down.
Are you ready?
I'm listening.
The mother said Carlton's always been territorial, right? Remember that. Okay, so if you look at what Carlton likes to do, is this: Uncle Phil was playing basketball with Will. Okay. Carlton doesn't like basketball. He chose something else.
Yeah, lacrosse.
Right. Carlton broke up with old girl. Wasn't dealing with her. Until Will came or whatever, right? Okay. They were on the outs.
Okay.
So listen, he has this it's like a 2-year-old. I don't want it. I'm gonna throw it away. But I don't want anybody else to have it. So if you look at it, it's like this. Look at that pattern. It's everything that Carlton does, because he's the most dynamic character, because you see him at his happiest, you get him at lowest moments. He's the most. So, and if you look at everything that he does, it's like, oh, I can do this. You know what I'm saying? And I'm doing this. But when it comes around, like, I'm the man at the school. No one's gonna like you at the school because you gotta go through me.
Uh-huh.
Right. Okay, fuck you then, Will. All right, then he's like, fuck Will. But then when Will gets popular, then he's jealous. Because now he is popular. Now I threw you away. Now I want you.
I get your points,
Right.
but your timeline is staggered because it was the very first party when him and Lisa were talking,
Right.
and he was in the cut ice grilling.
Right.
He didn't like that. And then when they went to the school and he was with the white dudes and they was playing a hot nigga song,
Right.
or whatever, and then they started beefing from there.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next day they went to the party and he bumped into Lisa at the party.
Yeah.
And then they had their little session. That's when he pushed him in the pool.
Right.
So the beef to me is over Lisa.
Right. I mean, no. I'm saying this right, but he wasn't checking for Lisa until he saw Will.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
That's
He's jealous as hell.
He jealous as
but
shit.
she broke up with him because of his drug problem. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He probably still loved her, wanted her back, or whatever.
And then this 6 foot light skinned dude come through,
Just
smash
come
it,
through,
and you
And it's
4'11".
the cousin, you know what I'm saying? And out of nowhere.
Well, you's a dirty motherfucker too, B. Like I ain't listen. Well, that's your cousin. Now I'm a Philly nigga, and just like Justin, it's a problem we have.
But did he know? Niggas. No, at the time, did he know?
No, he knew. I'm talking after the fact.
After,
right. So you know what I mean. But he shouldn't have kissed her. But you know what he did?
He didn't know then, though.
He didn't know.
No,
he knew that was the girlfriend, the ex at that time. They had already had that conversation.
Oh, they did. Okay.
Yeah. So what it is, but the reason why Will did it, and I'm saying this is right because Philly niggas do this shit right here. If you corny as shit. Shut up. You whatever be. You corny. Like he only did that shit because his cousin corny. You came at me corny. You know what I'm saying? So this is how you feel. Oh, why you got on my clothes and that. And your attitude. If Carl would have came to Will like, hey Will, how, like Ashley came up to him, like Aunt Viv, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're gonna find out the real reason you're here.
Right. Jeffrey, yo,
Jeffrey's a G for real.
Fucking Jeffrey. Jeffrey said, "Hey, yo, I'm the man comes do what I do." Like what?
Yeah.
Yes, yo, shout out to Jeffrey. Jeffrey put their hands on homeboy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he set the dogs. I said, "We already gave him $10,000. I ain't giving him no more money."
Right.
You know what that was? Jeffrey said, "Yo," and he's not the butler. He's the house man.
That's what I'm saying. I like the twist,
right?
You know what I'm saying, on some of the characters because they're still playing their role in that space, but it's just different. So he's not the butler, he's the house assistant. He's Uncle Phil's right hand man. They can sit and be drinking bourbon and you know what I'm saying, all that shit together.
Which you see,
you can
but that's what I'm saying. When Jeffrey talks shit, because Jeffrey talks shit to everybody in the main series, but you don't get that type of leeway unless you cool with the fucking family like that. You know what I'm saying? He's cool with Phil, and we didn't get to see that because it's a comedy.
Yeah,
and you know what I'm saying? Now he could talk shit.
So
you know who I didn't like though? The whisper nigga. What's his name? Old blue-eyed dude when he was talking to Aunt Viv. Like, listen, every time a dude with a
Michael Ealy.
Listen, Michael Ealy. It's like during the, like, nigga, you ain't gonna sit. Don't do that to Uncle Phil. You ain't gonna do that with your whispering ass. Like, yo, that in an art space talking about some shit like, yes,
it reminds me of you.
This means I look at the moon and the stars. The moon and the stars. I mean, no, come to me. And he out there with his little scarf.
So
Keisha said that nigga probably had no shoes on. You know he had no shoes on.
So did you see the girl in the house across the street from somebody in the window joint? Did you see
I have not.
So he's the husband in that joint or whatever.
Word.
And I'm like, you stupid mother.
You can't stand his ass.
Oh, you dumb as shit. Like,
man.
Yeah.
Like, yo, like that shit is crazy. Like, I like the way they fleshed out Hillary. I like Hillary's is not a dunce. Yep. I like the way that they setting up the romance between Hillary and Jazz.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know,
yeah.
I like
there was a connection in the show.
Like, in the show, right.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I like all of that.
Also, I like the way they do it. Somebody brought it up, and I think it was Kill on there. He was like, as you could tell, anytime Jazz comes around, they don't throw him out anymore. They just throw money at him.
Yeah.
They're like, yo, here's
$100.
Hit it out. Get the fuck out of here. But I like that you know what I mean, that everything is falling into place, man. But yeah, I can't wait to see how the dynamic of Carlton Will when they get cool.
Right.
What I can't wait for the gun. You know, when Will
some kind of way.
When did Will get shot? Will got shot
Will
and
got
Carlton
shot
grabbed it
and
and got the yammer.
Carlton got a gun. Yeah. That's when you know that's when you, and if you listen to the I listened to the audio book. I didn't take the time to read.
Okay.
I just don't have that much time. I gotta listen to the audio book when I'm in the car doing some shit.
Still reading.
Yep.
It's a book that's still getting it now.
But he talked about in the book that's when he knew the season was done. He's like, when the writers can't come up with anything but to give Carlton a gun.
That was it.
This is it. He was like, this is it.
Yep. It's the last hurrah.
Yep. So he was like, this is it. This is it. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy.
It's almost like Saved by the Bell when old girl was on her joint. I'm just trying to have a good time. I'm trying to have a good. Yep. And then she went and got Showgirls, and we never seen it again. You know what I'm saying? Jumped in shame. But yeah, I like the way okay, cool. We're back. I was like, that shit just read the shit we saw about the Ukraine just reached Russia.
Yeah, they like, we do like this.
We do not like this. Well, shout out. People like, yeah, I watch Fresh Prince too. But yeah, man, I think if you don't have Peepop, I said Peepop. That's how my daughter says pick up. She got Peepop. If you don't have Peacock, man, it's $5, man. The Fresh Prince is worth it on $5, just for $5. Like,
then they got Yellowstone on this motherfucker. I started watching that, and then for those that like shit, like they got motherfucking The Office. That's one of my favorite shows. When I saw that up there, I was like, "Oh, I'm watching this all over again." Right. So y'all gonna get my $5.
Yeah, man, it's $5. It's like, yo, this shit worth it. Like for the joint, you know what I'm saying? Especially with Netflix acting a damn monkey.
Yeah, Netflix is acting crazy.
Netflix keep on up. Yeah, we got to get, because you know what it is, we keep on. So it's like this. What I'm gonna say is this, right? If
they coming out with more original content, so they gotta, you know what I'm saying? Right, they gotta recoup it.
What I'm saying? What I would say is this right here. So if you're sharing,
make them pay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And that's actually how it was for like the longest time. I remember Nat gave me the Password Today joint, and I was using it for like a good year. And after a while, I was like, I just like hit them off with like $40. I was like, I've been using that joint for a year here.
Right,
here's a couple months of, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Here's a couple months of service, like. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to get my own shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You know what I'm saying? Hit me with the $40. I don't mind. You know what I'm saying?
I'll have a chick here, and I'll go there like, who's Natalie? I'm like,
listen. First of all, don't want motherfucking. You want to watch TV? Don't fucking worry about
who watch this shit or not.
You see, I ain't on her account. I don't got my own account.
You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, don't worry about that.
You know what I'm saying? You don't know who the fuck I know. I'm disrespectful on mine. My Netflix goes Bishop, the battle axe. You know what I'm saying? So I got Nita's joint, and she is a lady with a patch over her eye. Old battle axe is how I said her. And then I got kids and the other guys.
Everybody else.
The
rest of y'all.
Don't fuck up my algorithm.
Yeah.
My pops were fucking up my algorithm on HBO Max though. I mean, man, I'm like, man, I know I didn't watch this shit. It was like, yo, man, my algorithm all fucked up on HBO. Like, it's half-watched movies I didn't watch this shit. Like, where you pull this shit from? Now I got to watch it. You know what I'm saying? You can finish the shit. So shout out to that. But no, if it's a fair deal, you know what I mean? Then, you know, like if you got Disney Plus or some shit like that, man, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let's switch. You know what I'm
switch
saying?
it up. We good. You know what I'm saying?
Give me your Hulu.
Give me your Hulu. Boom.
Right.
Oh, you got Disney Plus too? Okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's unfair, but hey, you know, it's all good.
Let's work it out.
Let's work it out.
Something. But word. We talk about anything we want
to I think we did, man.
We can keep it short.
He said, my Netflix is D-Nash. You damn right it better be. It better be. It's 9:24, man. We've done everything we had to do. We even gave y'all extra half an hour for one of the hours because we missed y'all. We missed y'all. That's what we gave you extra content.
Extra content.
That's what
just because we know we're trying to recruit that
last little bit, right? we still want to keep people.
Yeah, just a little bit.
I know Raph is probably still mad as he ain't back. He didn't come back in. So we trying to get Raph back.
We trying to come back, Raph.
Come back, Raph. Come back.
Come back.
Oh,
and bring somebody. Invite somebody.
Invite some. Hey guys, can y'all do that for us? Bring somebody with you.
You know we talking about buying people and supporting people. Hey, just share it. Share it one time. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Help us with the algorithm.
The more people we get, the more crazy we could get it.
Right, exactly.
We could get monetized. Can you imagine us monetized? We'll be doing the same shit, but just with fresher clothes.
That's it. I ain't gotta keep wearing the same thing and rotating 5 outfits.
Yo, that's the hardest thing about doing podcasts.
I was like, did I wear this last week? Damn, I did.
Listen, being in y'all faces, especially when you're doing multiple podcasts, like you can't rock your straight to tape shirt on television Ratchet, especially now. Like I could have got rid of it. I could have got away with it on when it was Sunday to Wednesday. Now they back to back. Like I can't put that same shirt on. Like Bishop Dirty.
Dirty
as shit.
But now we do, because we was talking about the pre-recorded joint. If we do that, then they'll know when we recorded it. We just airing it on Wednesday.
Right, but if you do 3 episodes back to back, you got the same shirt on, big.
Like, why you got the same shirt on?
Nigga dirty.
We just chopped it up. It was one long episode. We chopped it up.
Yeah, we did 3 episodes. Yeah, right. Nah, but you got different glasses.
Yeah.
Like, oh. See, I gotta be like Just like, yo, let me go ahead and keep my glasses.
Switch hats and shit. I'm like,
you had different glasses on. But yeah, man, that's it, man. I don't have anything else to say. I don't know what Candy was at, but shout out to Candy. I hope you're doing
fine. Shout out to Candy. Make sure y'all buy some art. Go on our website, whether y'all buy the actual art or the prints or, you know what I'm saying, whatever. Shout out to P9. Make sure y'all try to book him for a party. You know what I'm saying? Get him to do a virtual joint. My man is out here DJing. Right. He's feeling better. I'm glad him.
He's feeling better.
You know what I'm saying? And get with Bishop to get booked up for some comedy, some hosting. You know what I'm saying? All that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Support your local people, man.
Support your local people.
And what's the joint again that you got going on?
I'm sorry. Let me go back to it.
Okay. As he goes back, do that promo.
Oh shit.
But make sure y'all check out Crystal Taylor, Queen Curator. She got a skate party coming up on the 5th. Make sure y'all check that out. Go through. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to skate, because I ain't skating, but I'll be there. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to have to use the walker. But March 11th, man, y'all come out. It's going to be at 7:30. The doors open up at 7. We got the materials, Ali J and more, as long with 2 of the dopest poets. It's going to be spoken word. So if you're into spoken word poetry and everything like that, I'm going to be out there doing a little bit of, you know what I'm saying? I'm hosting the whole event. You know what I'm saying? Little comedy and writing jokes for the shit. Again, boom. So please come out. Also check me out on the 28th in April in Greensboro at the Boston. I think it's the Boston Steakhouse or something like that. Or Boston House of Blues. Excuse me. In Greensboro, OC from NC is booked me out of that joint. So if everything goes well, I'll be blessed enough to get out there. You know what I'm saying? And also I got another comedy show somewhere in the middle there. I'm just waiting for the deposits.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
There it is.
That's what it is. My man Bishop, King Just. This is Intelligently Ratchet. And may you always have to take a shit right after you take a shower.